Alright, welcome back to another episode of Custom Craziness 2. Continuing through our first round. Today we've got the 4 seed and the, 28? That is up to 32. No, 29 seed. Yes, 29 seed. In that 29 seed, we've got the Pop Stars and Animal Crossing. This is a bit of a base modifier deck and sort of just a power output deck. The Pop Stars use the Hello World faction template, so it's not really much of a base modifier faction, but they do have a couple of key base modifiers for Animal Crossing, which is a base modifier faction to fetch, and hopefully we get to see them pop off because they got some crazy upside. And then in the 4C, we've got 10 Little Soldier Boys and Hibernators. So it's based on the Agatha Christie novel, And Then There Were None. I think it's pretty cool. This deck wants to get through all of its minions, but it can play pretty slow if it wants to. They've got a couple of bonus VP cards which greatly accelerate their victory. And they're a 4 seed for a reason. They've got control, they've got stalling, they've got burst, they've got a lot of things. Alright, so start off, we've got base deck number 1, the low risk deck. And I'm going to flip a coin, see who goes first. Ooh. Okay, we got tails, so the deck on the right is going first. That's these guys. Alright, so I think we're going to start with Went Out to Dine. Okay, don't need this yet. We're going to shuffle this in. This is the 10 Little Soldier Boys bonus VP card. Obviously don't need this yet. We want it at the end of the game. So we're going to shuffle that into our deck. Let's see. And then as far as minion goes, we don't necessarily need to play a minion, but we don't have anything that disincentivizes us not to play minions, which Hibernators do have, but we don't have any of it yet. I think we'll just play Emily Brent somewhere. Play her on Preservation Point, I guess. Cool. It's springtime. That's the Hibernators bonus VP card. And we can play this as an extra action if we've got the 15 cards, and this can be the 15th card. Let's see. Okay. What are these guys doing? Could just start with Town Hall. Play it on Pandora or something. And then we'll just, let's see, we could play a villager there just for presence. It wouldn't be bad. And play a teen idol on Preservation Point. It's not a bad idea. We can also save the villager for something else. Yeah. We'll save that villager for something else. Alright. Play Town Hall. We'll grab out. We'll grab a 2, but then we're going to just use the talent, swap whatever's stored for a 3. We'll swap it for a Tom Nook. This is what Tom Nook is. Okay. Oh, wait, we're playing this there. Okay. Alright. These guys, what are they doing? I think we might just do Appointment with Death. Grab out a couple of 2s to discard. Grab Ethel Rogers. Yeah. No. We can destroy Town Hall with this. That might be good. Yeah, let's do that. We'll grab out both Rogers. We'll discard them. So we draw 2 cards and discard a card, and then we destroy an action. Oh, goodbye. Draw 2, discard 1. Don't want to discard you yet. I think we will discard cards on the table. It's a nice card, but not what we need right now. Or maybe discard Moment of Truth. That's not going to be good for a long time. Yeah, we've got some recursion. We can get it back if we want. Yeah. Okay. That was action. What do we want to do with our minion play? Uh, Hedgehog's not going to do anything. Neither's Marston. So maybe we just hold off on our minion play. And that's completely fine for Hibernators. Yeah. Because stuff like Springtime, we gotta fill those minion plays somehow, right? Okay, Wood Frog, that's nice. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. I think we're just gonna play it patient on this side as well. Just like put a Teen Idol on Pandora, maybe a Rising Star. Hmm. Yeah, sure. We'll play a Rising Star there. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Wood Frog, we can also pretty freely discard. Kind of. Let's see. What are we doing? Hmm. I don't know what we're doing. And just play Blore on Pandora or something? Yeah, we don't need to play an action. We don't need to use preservation. Yeah, let's just do this for some presence. Okay, living on the fat's nice. Hibernation's also nice. No, that's what we're using the energy for. Is the hibernation counters. Mm, let's see. Hmm. So we could use debut album. Could also do Pitfall Seed. Does that actually matter for? No, can't kick Blore off like that. We'll just discard a minion. Yeah. Can't use it for preservation of our own. And we can also just use it to get a villager out. Hmm. Hmm. Could use debut album to turn Rising Star into either the other singer-songwriter or Isabella. Hmm. I think we'll play debut album on it. And then just play the Teen Idol at Echo Base, I guess. So we could also play debut album on one of the Teen Idols. I'm not convinced you need to do that though. Yeah. Cool. Okay, talent search is nice. Tom Nook is also nice. See, I think these guys might just be playing Hibernation somewhere. Put that on Echo Base, probably. That's not going to score for a little while, I don't think. Yeah, and they won't play a minion. Did not play a minion this turn, so we get an energy on Hibernation. Okay. Let's see. Could use talent search. Turn one of the Teen Idols into Tom Nook or something, I don't know. Hmm. If we turn this into Isabella, we can play Pitfall Seed there to draw a card. Meh. And we do need to start drawing stuff. Alright, sure, we'll do that. Use the talent on debut album. Then we use Rising Stars ability. Swap that out with Isabella. Oh, Isabel. This goes back to our deck. Temporary power goes away. Then let's see. We will play. Yeah, sure. We'll play Pitfall Seed. I'm still not going to play a villager with it. And then I'm not going to use the talent yet. We'll play Tom Nook. We'll grab, yeah, Live in Concert, I think, is the big ticket item. And then we'll use Isabella's talent to draw it. Okay, cool. Actually, might be nice to kick off one of these guys. Alright. Let's see, we've got Hibernation now. Let's see, we could use that. Play, let's see, we could do Wood Frog, Marston, move in Blore, and that would be 15. Then we can discard from our deck. We could do Mackenzie for 2 power, but that's not enough. Cards on the table. Let's just think here. We do boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could have kicked off the Teen Idol with a Hedgehog. We do that first. I'm not sure that we can handle that though. If we do. I'll put this back for a second. Well, we can do Hedgehog first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Would they have had to discard a card at the end of their last turn? They might have needed to. What would they get rid of? They would have gotten rid of, I think, what would they have gotten rid of? I guess Appointment with Death they would have gotten rid of. I'm not sure. I guess they would have gotten rid of Follow the Food. That's not gonna do much with the, that wouldn't have done much with their current board state. Okay, I'll say they did that. Okay, but they would still have 9 cards in hand to kick off D9 at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So let's put that here for the moment. Then they remove the energy, play Wood Frog. Cards on the table, meaning in action is Marston, Lore, and then we need something for 4. Which would be Appointment with Death, I guess. And if this doesn't work out, then we can just leave the what's it called there and do everything else the same. Oh, yeah, just Dr. Armstrong will do it, actually. And then we can get rid of something else. I'll get rid of a skunk. Skunks are nice, but a bit of a Dr. Pepper card. Only really need a couple. You've got 3. Okay, so we discard these guys. After discard from hand, choose base, yeah. And that'll give us the power we need. Okay, so we can commit this. Preservation points scores, no specials for them, right? Yeah. So that's just a clean 4-point solo. And let's see, Marston's going to trigger after they go to the discard. We're going to kick that Teen Idol off of Echo. I don't know. We have to do this. We have to get rid of everything before we resolve Marston, so. I think I'd rather have the Teen Idol off of Echo Base so they can't counterpunch super easily. Yeah, they're not going to. I doubt they'll be able to do Pandora. Oh, wait, no, not that one. This one. Okay. Okay, they got Wargrave. That's nice. Okay. Now what? I think we'll do a Rising Star on Cousin Larry's Smoke Pit. Let's see, do we want to play a base modifier on Pandora this turn? Potentially. So we'll just start with this, I think. We'll shuffle 1, 2. Can we, actually, can we break Pandora this turn? How do we do it? We do Artist Collab. Boom. Boom. Talent here for +2, and it gets another +2 from Pandora. We do. I don't want to use live in concert on this. So we could do a singer-songwriter. We could play this first. Yeah. We play the singer-songwriter first, so that we have something to put on our top deck with Pitfall Seed. Let's see then. Singer-songwriter. Oh, yeah, actually that's even better because it gets +2 from Pandora automatically. Yes, we do that first, then we do this. Then you can do the talent on this, give Tom Nook +2, and then it gets +2 from Pandora. Oh, then we just need something. Something for 2. We could just waste talent search on this. I mean, something we could do is we could use it to swap that Teen Idol for another Tom Nook. At least get a Tom Nook ability. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah. Sure. And the extra power can come from the villager. And then we get Isabella draw as well. Isabel draw. Yeah. Alright, then we're going to use Talent Search as talent. Swap Teen Idol with Tom Nook. I think that's the last Tom Nook, too. It is. Search your deck for a base modifier and place it on top. Let's see, what do we want? Just an apple tree, maybe? Just an apple tree would be fine. Or we can do Nook's Corner, Nook's Cranny, whatever it is. This one. Yeah, I'll just do Nook's Cranny. Get some draw going for later. Just gonna go on top. I'll use Isabella's talent to draw it. Okay. Then Pandora scores. Marston did backfire a little bit, but oh well, what you gonna do? These guys can still use living on the fat if they want. They would only get 2 VP, not 3, but alright. Yeah, I think they're gonna do that. We're gonna Pitfall Seed puts Tom Nook on top. Then that's it. 5. I think they will do living on the fat. Get rid of 1, 2, 3. I don't want to get rid of Wargrave. I can get rid of Plot Twist, maybe. Get rid of Springtime. We just get rid of Year of Plenty, so no, I don't want to do that. I'll get rid of Plot Twist. Yeah. I don't think we necessarily care about getting any of these guys back. I'm going to put this over here so that we know we have it. Okay, yeah. And then they'll get 2 VP that way. Are they sure they want to do that because of Echo Base? I don't think they're scoring Echo Base anytime soon. They don't want to score it because of Hibernation anyway. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with this. Alright. Oh, come on. There we go. And there we go. Dwarven Stronghold. Okay. And then we'll draw 2. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, they're gonna do... They might just pass turn, honestly. Get a counter on Hibernation. Yeah, they're just gonna pass. Let's see. How big is Philip gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so he'd be plus 5 already. Nice. Okay, that's good to know. Go for Dwarven Stronghold with that, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna play Nook's Cranny on Customary Smoke Pit. Boop. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, what do they got? Villager, Teen Idol, Lloyd. Okay. Then they'll just play a Rising Star there, I think. And then, yeah, we'll shuffle Breakup Song, definitely. I'm not sure about Debut Album. No, we're not going to shuffle Debut Album. I think we'll put Tom Nook back in the deck as well. Just get it back in the deck. Ooh, okay. And then we'll draw, I think, Lloyd with Nook's Cranny. Alright. Okay, we got an apple tree. Let's see. Let's see. What are these guys doing? I think you're going to play Philip on Dwarven Stronghold and pass. Okay, just a bunch of minions. Let's see. Hmm. So we play Lloyd to get an action back. What would we want back? I don't think we need Town Hall at this point. It could just be Artist Collab. It's free power, right? Free power, not 3 power. The searches are kind of weird because we're already halfway through our deck. We just put Pitfall Seed back. Or Artist Collab. I want to get value out of Nook's Cranny as the thing. I also do Copper and Booker. Get presence on Dwarven Stronghold at the same time. That wouldn't be bad, yeah. Okay, that gets 2 energy. And then we'll play Lloyd. Yeah, we'll get back Artist Collab. And then we'll do Cousin Larry. Actually, no, we'll draw from Nook's Cranny first. We'll get a Villager. Then you can shuffle stuff. With the Smoke Pit, I'll shuffle the Villager. Debut album. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll Copper and Booker. Move Lloyd to Dwarven Stronghold. Cool. That was minion in action. Yep. Alright. Cool. Alright, start turn. We calculate this guy gets +5. And he's got to get a power counter from Dwarven Stronghold. I don't think they're breaking it this turn, though. I'll just play Chipmunk, I think. Maybe we'll get rid of Springtime for the moment. We don't need it yet. We'll keep Mackenzie, we'll keep Wargrave. Maybe even get rid of the Hedgehog. Yeah, that's not good with this few cards in it. Oh, we gotta actually draw a card first. We'll keep Red Herring. That might be good to play, actually. Okay. Yeah, we'll play Red Herring. We'll shuffle in Moment of Truth. Cards on the table, maybe. Is there going to be time for Plot Twist? Yeah, there probably will be time for Plot Twist. And that's it, right? Yep. Cool. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, do they want to do Cooper and Booker, or Copper and Booker? I think so. It's gonna go away in a sec, but they've got to move the Chipmunk. And I'll move it to Echo Base. And it goes to bottom deck. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do? I'm gonna do Dwarven Stronghold first. The 5 power from Philip goes away. Let's see, what's next? Let's see. I don't know. Get the last card out of Nook's Cranny by playing on Cousin Larry's Smoke Pit. After they score Dwarven Stronghold, which I think they're going to do next turn, without looking at things, score's going to be, what, 10 to 7? We could counterpunch on Echo Base, but then the score would be 10 to 12. That's not great. Counterpunching on the Smoke Pit would be better, I think. I think what we'll do is we'll do Apple Tree here. We'll play a Villager with that ability. We'll give it one of the power counters from Apple Tree. We'll do Nook's Cranny, draw the last card. This gets shuffled into our deck. Then we can do the Smoke Pit. We'll get rid of the Teen Idol. Happy Home. That's it? Yeah. Cool. Hmm. And we'll play a Rising Star on Echo Base, or maybe Tom Nook. Yeah, sure, we'll do Tom Nook on Echo Base. It's got +2. But I think it's okay. Maybe even get a double score or something. I'll figure it out. And what are we gonna get? Gotta be a base modifier. Grab Nook's Cranny again. Grab Copper and Booker again. Might want Copper and Booker again. Okay, let me draw 2 for turn. Okay, that's nice. Okay, Philip is still +5. Yeah, just Vera and Mackenzie is gonna do it with Hibernation. Alright, sure. Do Vera. Look at the top 4 cards of our deck. Discard a number of minions and draw a remaining card for each minion discarded. Perfect. I guess we'll play second Hibernation. Well, I don't know. That might not be smart if, for example, they can double score. So, yeah, we'll do Hibernation, play Mackenzie, place 2 power counters on someone else. And then let's see, what cards on the table do? It would do draw 2 cards and play an extra minion. Sure. Draw 2 cards, play an extra minion. A card drew less. It'll be a chipmunk. Can't Copper and Booker that one away. Ooh, plot twist. I think we want that for Philip. Yeah, that's usually the best thing for it. So we'll save that. Okay. Alright, Dwarven Stronghold scores. These guys don't have any specials, I don't think. At least from hand, so 4 here, 2 here. Yeah, the +2 isn't gonna matter. Yeah. Ooh, Weaver's done. That would be really nice for these guys if they had seen the Animal Crossing leader already, but they haven't, so. We're getting awful close to the end of our deck. I should be able to do And Then There Were None soon. Yeah, if we can pull up both bonus VPs, then we just need a 3-pointer to win. Or, they might end up giving us VP from scoring. We'll see, though. Alright, what are these guys doing? This is worth 3 right now. Can they kick off the Chipmunk? I don't think they can. Let's see, what they might need to do is score Cousin Larry's, and then they'll have to double score for the win with Queen of Pop or something. Which they can do. That wouldn't be hard. So just do like a Rising Star, give power from the Apple Tree, shuffle one. Shuffle one? Just the one? Because there are only so many Tom Nooks, right? We only have one left in circulation? Yeah. I think we can get rid of Debut Album. Oh, no, we don't have any Tom Nooks left yet. Maybe just the one. Or even none. I really want to find the Animal Crossing leader. Although we might just not have time for it. We might need to set up a quick double score for the win. Like Echo Base Weaver's Den or something. I'd put them up with 15, 2. Yeah, if they don't get any bonus VP, then that would work. Although if they get in, then there were none, then that becomes a problem. Okay, yeah. We might not have time for that. Okay, with that in mind, let's get rid of Copper and Booker, even though I searched that out with Tom Nook. We don't necessarily need to fish for Slider necessarily, but okay. That's not bad. I'm going to use the Rising Star's ability, swap it for a Teen Idol, just to get the extra power out of the Apple Tree. This goes back to deck. And we do Artist Collab for 1, 2, 3, and we'll swap this for another. I think we have another Teen Idol. Yeah, we do. Goodbye, hopefully. Just that, I think. Maybe also Apple Tree. Yeah, I don't think we're getting good value out of the Apple Tree. Okay. Mr. Assetti's probably pretty good here. Okay. Cousin Larry's score, is no specials for them, right? Yeah. Boom and boom. Then they're gonna play Plot Twist. Where's Plot Twist? There's Plot Twist. Look at Philip on the next base. Forge. Okay. I'm going to grab a future power counter from the forge. Okay, and that's... Okay, there he is. Hmm. You might need 2 turns to work with here. Uh, These guys can get a 3-pointer and a bonus VP. Or just the forge. Just the forge would work too. Okay, so how many minions are in the discard pile? It should just still be +5, but I've got to check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so he actually gets +7. We'll just do 1 tap to dine? Yeah, we'll do 1 tap to... No. Because we need to actually have cards in our deck when we play, and then there were none. So, gotta navigate this carefully. Maybe we want a draw counter instead of a power counter then. We'll do a draw and we'll play Wargrave, get a reshuffle. We'll even use the straw counter now. Okay, there's the missing revolver. Okay. And then what are we doing? We'll just play Hibernation. Play it there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, then there's and then there is and then there were none. And yeah. We could count minions and see that we are done with getting minions out of our deck, so we can use that next turn. Very good. Okay. We might be able to set up a double score of Weaver's Den and Echo Base, but it's going to take a couple of turns. We can do KK Slider and Live in Concert this turn, but then we're going to need another base modifier. And I think we need to avoid the Forge as much as possible. Let's see. KK Slider, Queen of... If we play KK Slider live in concert this turn, the next turn Queen of Pop alone will score Weaver's Den, and we just need one more extra power from somewhere else in order to... we could even do a singer-songwriter instead. And then we just need... Yeah, that would be enough to move the singer-songwriter with Queen of Pop. And then that would be, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 over on Echo Base. And then we would need our action play to add 3 power over there. Yeah, that would work with, I think, Mr. Rossetti. Yeah, that would work with Mr. Rossetti. Okay, so we've got a 2-turn plan. We just got to hope that they don't win. Do singer-songwriter and live in concert. And that's it. Oh no, it's not going to work because they... Hold on. They're going to have more VP from Echo Base. So using Echo Base to trigger live in concert wouldn't work. Potentially they'll still be okay. They'll just have to find the power from another source. Okay. And I still think that's the best thing for them to do. Okay. Okay, we'll figure it out. Can these guys win this turn? If they can just score the forge, then that's all that they need. Let's check Philip. Let's just pull all the minions out. We're getting there. Yeah, almost done. Okay, that should be everything. Yeah, still 15. Okay. So can they add the 11 power they need? I don't think so. How many cards are in their hand for Hedgehog? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hmm. Let's see. Moment of Truth would be worth +5. Be 9? This is 4. I'll do a power, I guess. Then we would do Moment of Truth. We would discard this, which gives Wargrave +2. Ah, it's enough. Okay, that's enough. Oh, but they don't get the bonus VP. Ah, they don't get the bonus VP from, and then there were none, or the Forge this way. Ah, and they'd be really far off from it, too. Maybe we don't do this then. They can score the base, but they don't win because they can't use the Forge's bonus VP. Tricky. Okay, so they gotta wait a turn and probably stall somehow. How can they stall? How do they stall? Maybe they just do it anyway, and then... Yeah, okay, I can see the line here. Yeah, they can do this anyway. Um, they need the bonus VP from and then there were none, I think. Or they play to... They play to just be up by 6 VP and eventually they'll get through stuff. Maybe. Maybe that can be from and then there were none. But maybe it'll just be springtime. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kind of a long way off, aren't we? I think we need the VP. That does insulate them from a potential double score. Like, there'll only be +6 VP for them, but +2 for them. It doesn't cover a 4 VP gap. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. maybe we take the bonus VP from and then there are none and just defend Weaver's Den. I kind of like that idea. Okay. Take the bonus VP from and then there are none. We'll play Chipmunk? And then we'll use this. We can shuffle minion in from our discard. Sure. We'll shuffle in. Oh, that's our actions. We'll use the bonus reshuffle counter. We'll shuffle in. We can also shuffle in living on the fat. I'm not convinced we necessarily need to do that. Might just shuffle in and then there are none. Although that's not gonna. That's not actually going to trigger again, is it? Because we're gonna draw 2 in a turn. Yeah. And we'll shuffle in your plenty then. And then the minion we'll shuffle in is Marston. Marston. And then we draw 2. Yeah. Putting up a fight. They're definitely putting up a fight. And now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, they're fine. And now these guys can. They can do the double score, but they wouldn't win. They would need to kick off the Chipmunk, which they can do with singing competition potentially, if they're willing to permit the duel. Let's see. Queen of Pop, live in concert. Hmm. Yeah. Singer-songwriter gets another +2. And you're a 9. We need you to be a 13. Hmm. If we solo Weaver's Den, then. Well, maybe we solo Echo Bass instead. Because if we score Weaver's Den normally, then we still have the fewest VP for Echo Base. Yeah, and we would do Rossetti for the dual action. And that's not likely to backfire because, yeah, we can do all this. We can do the singing competition first. Yeah. Oh, singing competition would give our singer-songwriter +2, but that still wouldn't be enough, would it? Yeah, okay, so this is better. Okay. I think that would work. Oh, I actually know we do have to do Queen of Pop first. Okay. So it's +3 for each of them, and well, +5 total for this one. you're currently a 9. You'll be 11. Yeah. Yeah, Rossetti will do it. Okay. We got a singing competition. Nook will duel the chipmunk. We'll do Rossetti. What's the best thing for them to do? They could do a revolver. Uh, revolver would win them the duel if and only if they don't do any power boosting. It might, if they can move it away, then that might be better. Like, they're clearly gonna double score this. That's clearly what they're planning. Do we stake? Do we stake? The okay. What's the? Yeah. I guess they want to at least try to win the duel. Uh, yeah. Revolver also allows them to discard Marston. Yeah, and that's a good backup. Well, actually, they would know their hand, wouldn't they? They would know. These guys would know their opponent's hand because their deck's empty, and there's no face-down cards. Oh, so they would actually be able to know that missing Revolver is in their hand. So hold on. Maybe they need to just fall back and accept um, what's going on Echo Base. Maybe they double score the Forge, wipe out all of that setup. Slight problem there is that we do have to actually win the Forge for that to work. And the way Rossetti was going to win is that Live in Concert would go over there and be triggered again. Oh, something we could do is we could Rossetti before we do the singer-songwriter talent. That way we can get an extra proc out of it. Like we start with this, just the 3 right now. And we Rossetti normally. Tom Nook, we just replay Live in Concert. We'll get a future power counter, I guess. And then we do singer-songwriter talent. Boom, boom, Live in Concert triggers again. And how big is that? 11. So yeah, that'll win the Forge. I don't think they have any specials before scoring, so that's completely safe. Well, again, they would know their hand, so yeah, they would know that they've got nothing to fear. Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, does this? No, it doesn't. It's gonna be tied 15-15, right? And they can't sing in competition to get rid of the chipmunk because they know they've got Revolver and Marston. So yeah, that would just mess with everything. Yeah, they can't permit that. Yeah, so that's just gonna have to lie like that, unfortunately. All right, Weaver's done. I guess they can get a minion from the discard pile back if they want before they do Tom Nook's ability. Is there anything they would want? Another singer-songwriter, maybe? Yeah. They'll shuffle this back when they play Queen of Pop, and then we do Tom Nook. just grab Apple Tree, I guess. Okay. Yeah, Weaver's done scores. No specials, so it's 12, 13. Cleanup Pop is going to move the singer-songwriter. The Underdark. That's a good minion for this team. And then Forge scores, neither of them can do the bonus VP, so that's 2 here, 3 here. Alright, and then all this goes away. Oh, hold on. Actually, would it even have scored? Because Philip shouldn't have his extra power right now. Hold on. It should still score, right? Really? It would not still score. Um, okay, Echo Base it is. And they would still have the power needed to score Echo Base because they would still be behind. The score would be the same, it's just which base gets just discarded is different. Yeah, I think that's the best they can do, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, that's the best they can do. Silly me for forgetting to remove the power from Philip. Anchor Watt. Okay, so you go here. Any other minions? Yeah. So now he gets +8. What does cards on the table do right now? Is it in their hand? Where's cards on the table? Not in the stack of minions, that's good. Did I just miss it? Yeah, I just missed it. Draw all minions revealed, return the rest in any order, and play an extra action. Huh. So, if we want to win right now, we need 15 cards in our hand. We've got 10 right now. Or we can just score the base. If we can just score the base, that'll be better, but we can score any base, really. So you're at 12. Can make you a 16. Only 2 minions we have in our hand are the Hedgehog and Marston, though. Can we score Anchor what? All belly would be +3 right now. Moment of Truth would be +5. No, it would be +6 if we just do that. And otherwise it's +5, but I think playing the minion's better. If we do this, gotta discard a Hedgehog, which gives Wargrave +4. Oh yeah, we're more than fine. And then we just do Moment of Truth. And yes, somebody gets +5, which is more than enough. That's game number 1. Alright, 10 little soldier boys and Hibernators take it. It was a close game, though. If they didn't get that bonus VP on their last turn, then these guys would have won. Yeah. Alright. We'll see how the rest of the set goes. Alright. Time for game number 2. Animal Stars are going first. Since they lost the last game, we're using base deck number 2. Let's get going. Alright, we got Isabel in our opening hand. That's really nice. We're just going to play her and Pitfall Seed somewhere, I guess. Maybe Tenactine off the base space. Yeah. Most likely to stick around for a little while. And we'll use Isabel's Talent Draw card. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, cool. No other base modifiers, though. Alright, what are these guys doing? We got Justice Wargrave. We got Went Out to Dine. Maybe start with this. Yeah, we're going to start with this. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to get rid of? Maybe Missing Revolver, maybe Full Belly. Yeah, probably just Full Belly. Yeah. Then we'll just do probably just Wargrave somewhere. Put them on Uncanny Valley, maybe. Sure. Okay. Alright. Both of those guys. That's good. And what are these guys doing? I don't think they're getting value out of Isabel this turn. Should probably play Tom Nook then. And then probably not getting value out of anything else. So we could do New Artist. Just play like a Teen Idol something on local bar. Yeah, sure. Do that first. Give it +1 for now. And then do local bar's ability. We're going to look at just their deck, I think. Okay. That's all, like, whatever. Well, I think we're going to do both hedgehogs at the bottom of the stack, and then the other two just kind of wherever. Okay, and then we'll play Tom Nook normally. And I think we want something for setup right now, so we're just going to grab a Town Hall. Alright. Alright, and what are these guys doing? Vera will be an opportunity to grow Wargrave. Should we just like score, what's it called this turn? Uncanny Valley with Missing Revolver. Discard Rogers and McKinsey. Let's see. We don't know how much we'd get from Vera. Off of Wargrave, that is. Let's assume it's like a 2 for now. These guys know, obviously, but they don't. So that would be 9. Oh, now we're going to get at least 2 this turn out of Wargrave. Or we could even do 5 if we just go to Woodfrog. Which is an option. Let's see. That's 5, 9, 11. Let's say this would be 13. 13, and then, well, 13 for discarding it. Let me be clear. And then Well, if we discard Wood Frog, that's actually guaranteed the maximum. So I have to remember this gives +4. So Missing Revolver would be 9, 14, and then discard this as well for 16, 9, 14, 16, yeah, and then we just play Vera for 19. Sounds good to me. Alright, we gotta do Missing Revolver first. Alright, destroy. We're gonna discard 2 minions. Boop, boop. Give somebody +4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Wood Frog went to our discard pile, so Wargrave's gonna get 5 power counters. Mackenzie's gonna give somebody +2. Oh my. And they're just gonna play Vera. Look, top 4 cards of their deck. Alright. So they'll discard 2 of the minions to draw the other 2, probably. Probably get rid of Emily and a skunk to draw the 2 hedgehogs. And then we get Emily's ability. We'll discard Ethel. So we'll draw 2 and discard 1. Okay, and then we'll just discard Thomas Rogers, get rid of Pitfall Seed, I guess. Oh, minions go here. Cool. And we got Plot Twist, that's nice. Oh, that's right. Okay. Alright. Uncanny Valley scores. No specials here, no specials here, right? Yeah. Cut and dry. I mean, we could do Plot Twist here, but I don't want to. Alright. What are these guys doing? We're going to play Town Hall somewhere. Maybe Town Hall and the other Isabel, just stack them up. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we'll do this. Grab some too, but it's going to get swapped out for a 3. Probably Tom Nook. Although, are we going to risk? What do I think we're going to do with this next turn? Are we going to try and score 10 on next turn? I guess Tom Nook's better either way, right? Well, if we swap it out, then we're risking Tom Nook, right? Yeah, we'll just do Tom Nook. And then we'll play Isabel, and we'll use both their talents to draw a card. Cool. And then we go 2. Ooh, Slider. Okay. Oh, and this got replaced with the power counter at the end of the last turn. Alright, what are these guys doing? Probably just going to play Gathering Nuts and something else. Gathering Nuts on Conference Room. And... Could just do Lombard. We've already got +3 for him. Oh, we do Skunk. Do Skunk on Tenochtitlan, split up Isabella's. Well, something to consider there is that could go to local bar, and then they could pretty easily scoop it. Or the other way around. Tricky. We'll just do Lombard on Conference Room then. Yeah. Draw another card. Oh, and another none. Okay. Let's see. This is probably going to get swapped out. Unless we think we can score it this turn. Can we? We got 11? Let's see. 11. I don't know. I don't think we are. play Nook's Cranny there. Maybe we'll swap out Tom Nook for singer-songwriter. There's not a good place to play Slider right now. I want to hold off, maybe. We'll play Nook's Cranny, I guess. Somewhere? Maybe we'll play Nook's Cranny on Conference Room, then put a Rising Star there. Just for some setup or something, I don't know. Sure. Well, play Nook's Cranny on Tonic Teeth. I'm gonna get the draw from it, obviously. Yeah, that's probably better, huh? Even if we don't end up playing a minion there this turn, we definitely will next turn. Store 3. What are the options? Rising Star, Artist Collab, top of the charts. Cool. Then I'll draw with Isabel's. Okay. I don't really want to put more power there right now. I'm just going to put something here just in case. Yeah. Alright. Even though they're probably going to try and defend Tenochtitlan. Okay. Okay. What are these guys doing? They're probably not going to try and score conference soon. Lombard does get +3, but I don't think we're going to be doing anything with it. Can do Marston. Lombard's a 7. Marston could put 9 over here then. That's 17. It's too bad I've used McKinsey already. Maybe we wait. That's kind of the ethos of Hibernators, isn't it? We could do Skunk now. It's tough because you don't want to let them converge onto either of these bases, but if we play Skunk anywhere, then we're just going to be able to converge somewhere and solo us. And Skunk is kind of the thing we would want to play. It's a little tough. I don't know why Skunk is mandatory. Let's see, if we do Appointment with Death... If we do Appointment with Death, we could just grab a single Chipmunk and play that. Play it on local bar, probably? Or play on Tenochtitlan, that's probably where they're actually going. Yeah. That might be what we do. Alright. And we're just going to play that Chipmunk. Okay, and then the draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good on hand size from Chipmunk and Gathering Nuts, and I draw with Gathering Nuts. Okay. Let's see. What are they doing? They can probably score Tenochtitlan pretty easily. Let's see. Destroy Town Hall, play the singer-songwriter. Let's see. Artist Collab we can do and still do Breakup Song. going to be net power like this. I'm not doing a next cranny, I'm just looking at power. We do breakup song, and that gives somebody +3. We do singer-songwriter talent, and then any 3-power minion will do it. Like Nook. Yeah. Okay, so let's do next cranny. I'm just going to take this. And they can just do these actions like this, even. Yeah. Good. Goodbye. And we got to draw from next cranny for playing the singer-songwriter there. We're at top in the charts, I think. And then we'll play Tom Nook. Grab Live in Concert, probably. Yeah. We'll just grab Live in Concert at this point, especially since we got Slider in hand. And draw something for playing Tom Nook. And we'll draw Artist Collab. We'll just let the Rising Star go to the discard, that's fine. I'm more disappointed about losing Nook's Cranny to the discard. It'll be okay though. Alright, Tenactite on score. Oh, no, we don't get to use Isabels, but that's fine. Tenactite on scores. No specials for them. They don't even have Living on the Fat. So that's just a clean 5-point solo. Alright, this all goes away. What do we cancel? Tenactite on? Probably going to cancel Lombard. Or they could cancel Gathering Nuts, but I think canceling Lombard is better. Ooh, Temple of Apollo, okay. Okay, alright. Interesting hand they've got right now. Alright. Oh, Chipmunk's gotta go here. Oh, they're gonna play Plot Twist, I think. Put Wargrave on whatever base that is. Where did Wargrave go? There's Wargrave here. Vera and Wargrave are there. Cool. Alright. Now we're good. Let's see, what are they doing? It's 10 to score Conference Room. Lombard's cancelled. I don't think they want to score Local Bar. If anything, they just want to defend Local Bar. I don't think we want to play Skunk there still, because they're just going to move the Teen Idol in there and score Conference Room. We could do Hedgehog. Kick off the Rising Star. It's a footprint of 8 there, but Conference Room is a little bit hard to score. From nothing, especially. Of course, we need to do our action play before we do Hedgehog, which is fine, because we could do, for instance, Went Out to Dine. Yeah, I still don't think we want to skunk away from Conference Room because of Local Bar. I think what we'll do is we'll do Went Out to Dine. Ooh, interesting. And then what do I want to say no to right now? Probably Another None. We're not quite through all of our minions yet. Maybe just send away a Skunk. We can just keep it in there and make sure we have it when we need it. How many cards is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Solo Hedgehog, get rid of the Rising Star. And they could Hedgehog and get rid of the Teen Idol, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. Slightly short. Very, very slightly short. Plot Twist hurt them a little bit, I guess. And I'll just do this here then. That's fine. Yeah, they're not likely to be able to score Local Bar anyway, so I'm good with this. Okay. Draw 2, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You have to discard one card. If we discard a minion, then Wargrave gets some power. I think we'll discard a chipmunk. Yeah. Yeah, we'll discard chipmunk. Oh, we've got to present with the Temple of Apollo. Let's say they present with that chipmunk. Or a chipmunk. Let's see. We can say they presented a different chipmunk, actually. Since they had two at the... during their turn, I'm pretty sure. Or we can just say they presented Marston or something. That's not smart. Present a hibernation. I know they had a hibernation. Yeah. Yeah, and that's something they could feasibly have actually done. Okay. Alright, what are these guys doing? Can they score conference room? Let's see. Lombard is no longer canceled. Let's make sure that this is properly sorted. It is. So that's +4 for Lombard. So that's 12. They don't know that they have Marston, but it's not unlikely necessarily. So they should probably prepare for the possibility of them having Marston. Although they have to kind of pick which base to defend at that point. Because I don't have any more extra minion plays. I'll just do topping the charts over on local bar. Use the talent. Okay, that would have been a nice way to get an extra minion play. Just throw another Rising Star in conference room. Take the guarantee, or do we defend the bigger base? Defend the bigger base, I think. Even though it would be almost trivial for them to score conference room, it might also be almost as trivial to score a Temple to Apollo, so I'd rather defend the bigger base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Get rid of a singing competition, maybe. There's a lot of things that they can play to mess them up. So I sort of like singing competition. I think we'll be okay without it though. Okay. Lombard gets +4. Yes, +4. I think they would rather score the Temple right now so they can keep out gathering nuts. Let's see. So that definitely involves Marston. Probably as just the normal minion play. And then they just need 3 more. What does cards on the table do right now? Extra minion, extra action. We could skunk it. Skunk that and then, yeah. Skunk that and then full belly or something. Sure. Seems good to me. Even though we only got 1 turn of value out of Wargrave, not 2. Yeah, seems fine. Alright. Cards on the table. Playing extra minion, extra action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Full belly is going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. +2. That's actually fine. That's all we need. Skunk it. Where do they want it? Probably here. Or here. punch back with their own 3-point solo. Yeah. Alright, and then full belly for 2. Alright. Yeah, no, they didn't play any minion on the base, so Temple of Apollo doesn't make them present. Okay. That's just another 4 point. That's just another soul. Yep. All of the minions are going to go to the normal pile, not the wood frog pile. Ooh, Tyrann. It's a fun base. Okay. Still no living on the fat. They're probably going to have to take their score on local bar if they can help it. What's the best way to do that? Artist collabs only worth 1 right now. Oh, we can do token the charts to start. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we haven't done that yet. Oh. Oh, that makes things a little bit easier. That's interesting. Queen of Pop is going to be how much? 11, 12, 13? Oh, it's too bad they don't have fewer cards in their deck. Otherwise, we could have forced a reset. Kind of funny. Do we actually hold off to try and force a deck reset out of them? That's actually not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. Huh. I mean, it's risky. We might get scooped in the meantime. But it's actually not a bad idea. How interesting. Oh, they gotta draw another card from, what's it called? Gathering Nuts. Still not gonna get their deck reset because of this, but, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're fine now. Ooh, okay, what are these guys doing this turn? If that's not what they're doing. They could do... Can they get some massive double score out of this? If they're gutsy enough to do Slider and Live in Concert right now. They might. Let's see. 5 VP, it's 10 VP to win. There's only 8 winners VP on the board, but a triple score would certainly go a long way. With this specific set of bases, it might be feasible. I think we go for it. Now it's a question of what do we put where. I think we can play a base modifier on Tyrann this turn. Like Apple Tree or something. Let's do Apple Tree. And then we can play a Villager. A Villager with that. We play a Teen Idol. Actually, do we even play the Villager? Because the nice thing about a Villager on Tyrann is it gets us a net extra minion play out of our action play. I might want to just like do a Rising Star or something. And that lets us save that. Yeah, I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. I am seeing the vision. We're going to hold off on that villager. And we're just going to do a rising star there this turn. And then a teen idol, I think. I don't even think we put out Slider this turn. Because next turn we can play both leaders because of Tyrann. Okay, next turn, we could, we've got a Tom Nook in our deck, right? One Nook, two Nook. Yes, we've got another Nook. So we could swap that into Tom Nook. That might even be a good idea. Next turn, we've got play live in concert, I think, on Tyrann. We will need do we play the apple tree in conference room instead? Because the what I'm thinking here is live in concert and slider can network the plus power to any base we have a base modifier, and we only get power from conference room if we've got a base modifier there, which I think would need to be whatever we play this turn. Yeah, I'm thinking that is the case, which is fine, I think. Yeah. I think it's fine. Okay. I think we're good with this. I think this is somewhat discreet. Next turn, they've got Villager from Live in Concert, so that's 4, and then they can play both leaders, and then any power increase at all will trigger Slider and Live in Concert everywhere, like playing a minion on Apple Tree. So they would play, I think, Queen of Pop on local bar, and that would be enough to score local bar on its own. And then this would swap out for singer-songwriter, assuming we don't draw. Well, even if we draw it, yeah. That would swap out for singer-songwriter, give 2 power to this teen idol, which would be an 8, and then that can go over and score Tyrann, I think. Because slider and this teen idol, that would easily be the 8 power here, and then Tyrann, that would be 2, 4, goes to 8 from live in concert. Yeah. So they're set up for a triple score next turn. Cool. Assuming, nothing scores, but they can hope, I think. And I don't know. I don't think these guys can score anything anyway. I don't think they would even suspect something is up. Like, they'll probably play on local bar to defend it, but I don't think they would suspect that anything is going on. Like, they know they got live in concert, and with 10 cards in deck, having slider is a possibility. Like, and I think they would see the villager interaction with Tyrann probably. So it's okay. So I guess it's more of a question of what are they going to do to prepare for this. It's not like they can score Tyrann. It's not even like they can really stall much. Like, they could destroy the Rising Star with Hedgehog, I guess? Would they rather do that, or would they rather just get a card draw with the Chipmunk? Because, so you gotta think from their perspective, right? Now we go to 8 power out of 15. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. It also powers up artist collaboration. Put anything there? What are they doing with their action play? Maybe let's start with that. I don't think they can afford to not play a minion this turn for hibernation. Because I think they'll lose out. They would probably see at the very least that something's going on with local bar for next turn. They can actually anticipate the deck getting reset as well, I think. But there's not a ton they can do about that, except maybe they can do Moment of Truth and like score local bar or something. That would be something. Moment of Truth would give 13, 14, 15, plus 6. So, in that case, they definitely could score a local bar. Would they want to do that? Yeah, they've got the points lead. They've got, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad to do that. Yeah. Nips the bud on their deck getting reset too. Yeah, I think that's smart for them. Alright, I'm gonna do Hedgehog. It obviously forestalls their deck getting reset, but I think that's better than guaranteeing that it gets reset by a lot more. 7 whole cards. Yeah. I think they'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah. Choose one of our minions. Especially with both hibernations, like getting rid of all our minions isn't necessarily the worst thing. Alright. So goodbye, 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 goodbye. So this is a 17. No, it still works. It's just plus 5. Yeah, I forgot that the hedgehog is going to get discarded. Right, this all goes away. Alright, local bar scores. Oh, I gotta do local bar's ability. I'll look at their deck since, you know, what's it called doesn't kind of matter. Looking at their deck isn't going to matter. I'm just going to put those all back in the same order. Alright, local bar scores. Nothing for them, right? Yeah. So it's 3 here, 2 here. So rip triple score. But that did set these guys back a little bit. Or a lot bit, probably. They might be able to afford to wait one more turn, even? Like, these guys are probably hamstringed, so they might be able to afford to wait. What else would they need out of Tyrann? Let's see, something they could do is... We're assuming that on the turn that they're going to do this big move, what's going to happen is they're going to play something on Tyrann. They're going to play a base modifier on Tyrann, and that gets them... They're going to play live in concert on Tyrann, and that's going to let them play both leaders with a villager. Let's see. So what do they want to do this turn to prepare? Because they don't know they're getting 2 villagers for their draws. It seems plausible that they could just get a double score of Conference Room and Tyrann. But they would also win if they did this triple score next turn. Can Illithid Layer do something for them? No, right, because they just get rid of all their minions. Huh. Got rid of all their minions. Which base modifiers are still in their deck? I don't know, actually. Talent Search is in there. Oh, yeah, Talent Search is the one they would get, which the other team knows, but they don't. Booker and Cooper and Booker, I think. Is that it? That might be it. Yeah, I think it is. That probably means we don't. We'll just play an Apple Tree somewhere. Play an Apple Tree, don't play a Villager. Do we want to risk a Teen Idol and Tyrion? Yeah, I think they're going to be pretty hamstringed for power. Although, maybe we do Lloyd instead. Then we can, actually get a minion out of Tyrion because we don't have anything between 3 and 5. And Tyrion forces you to go up. Sure. Yeah, we're going to play Apple Tree on Illithid Layer. What's probably going to have to happen is we're going to need to go from Conference Room to Illithid Layer for the double score with Queen of Pop. Might be tough without a singer-songwriter buff, but we've got Artist Collab, which will help a tiny bit. Can we get something big enough? Actually, that is a concern, potentially. Next turn, what if we play Debut Album instead of Apple Tree? We'd be giving up power on Illithid Layer, but we would net 2 power in the long run if Slider is our only minion on Illithid Layer to start. Actually, no, which it wouldn't be. Actually loses us quite a bit of power, doesn't it? Tough. It's tough. I don't know. I'm just going to do Apple Tree, I think. We'll worry about getting that Teen Idol big enough to move with Queen of Pop later. Because we don't have to... Yeah. Alright, we'll do Lloyd. I'll figure out what we're getting back in a sec. Just do Teen Idol there. Alright, what do we want back with Lloyd? Let's see. Breakup Song, no. Town Hall, no. Top in the charts, no. We want a bullet back. I guess just Artist Collab. Since it's got to be in action. Singing competition, potentially. Like, we roughly know what their options could be. Yeah, roughly being the key word, but... Singing competition is a way to power up that Teen Idol. Alright. I'm not even guaranteed to draw it, obviously. I'm just thinking. Alright. That's it, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What are these guys doing? Do they do hibernation? No, they're just going to do a chipmunk, right? They're just going to do a chipmunk. Oh, they need to draw another card from Gathering Nuts. I'm so sorry. Keep forgetting about that. They're just going to do Chipmunk Gathering Nuts, I think. Yeah, they got to rebuild. Do they want to do this on Tyrion? Is a question worth asking. I think no, because what would they play with it? Yeah. And then we'll play Gathering Nuts. Yep. Okay, so they draw 4 for end turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, okay. Let's see, what are these guys doing? Can they pull it off? Can they pull off the big move? Let's see, we got live in concert. I'm just thinking on the board, so to speak. Do this, do this. Yeah. We don't do this yet. We don't do this yet. We play Slider first. And use his talent. Oh, and we can do Apple Tree as well. Then we play Queen of Pop as a normal minion, which gives everybody. Let's see, we can do Artist Collab before we do, what's it called? Live in concert. Is that big enough? I don't think it's big enough. Yeah, it's 6. This is only a 6, right? It's got to be explicitly more? Yeah, it's got to be explicitly more. It's got to be explicitly more. And that doesn't cut it. Can this help us? It's going to have +2 from live and concert. And this is, yeah, it actually has to be the singer-songwriter just to score Tyrion. It's a 6. This is a 6, right? Well, that'll be 8 and 8, but same difference, you know. Yeah. Trying to think of a way to squeeze one more power out of this. Out of the Teen Idol. I guess debut album would have been the way to go. Okay, do we hold off then? Because Hibernator's going to hibernate, right? Hibernator's going to hibernate, so we might be able to get away with holding off one more turn. Keyword might. Like, it's not guaranteed that they would win next turn, like, especially since they can't do and then never done. They're not close to springtime yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They would need net 4 cards in hand for springtime. And then score Oath Layer, which, you know, if they do springtime, they would probably get to do, especially with this array of bases. I'm kind of just wondering if they go debut album, don't use the talent, Nook, because they don't have any more minions in discard, right? Yeah, that's all of their minions in discard. I'm just a little worried about potentially letting them have Illithid Layer or something by accident, or Conference Room. We might be able to risk it though. I think it's probably worth the risk. Then again, they can definitely score Illithid Layer. Can they do this the other way around? Where they score Illithid Layer and then score Conference Room? No, right? Because they have the same problem where they can't get the teen idol big enough? Yeah, they have the same problem where they can't get the teen idol big enough. Yeah. It's the exact same issue. Yeah, they're just going to do this, and Nook. Nook will make it easier next turn. Right? And we wouldn't need that, right? Because next turn, it's going to, if we don't play Nook, it's going to be like this, and then... No, they don't need that. Right? Yeah, no, they don't. Because that's going to be 4 out of 11, and then this is going to be at least 8. No, they don't. Just play debut album. Don't give them any more to work with. Okay. Oh, they're singing competition. Okay. What are these guys doing? Are they continuing to hibernate? They could do Occupied Cave, maybe? Occupied Cave might be nice. Where would they put it? Conference Room, probably? Yeah, since that's so close to busting. Or they could put it on Illithid Layer, since they've got a bunch of stuff there, too. I think they just need to stall for, like, one more turn. Probably. Can they do something with Tyrion this turn? I don't know. I think they're definitely playing They could also play Hibernation this turn. Would they be spooked? Yeah, passing on the minion play is suspicious. Passing on a minion play is definitely a little bit suspicious. It's possible they just didn't have minions, I guess, but that's not likely. I don't know. Are Hibernators going to hibernate? I think Hibernator's going to hibernate. Maybe just start with Chipmunk, go from there. Can't do that first. Can they just score Conference Room, maybe? That would be good. No, they can't. Maybe they can? Appointment with Death. Appointment with Death would probably do the job. We get rid of... what's his name? McKinsey for 2. We can play Vera for 4, and then... Yeah, we can play Vera for 4, and then just do McKinsey and Armstrong. Oh no, we can't do that with Appointment with Death. We gotta grab 2s specifically. Yeah. That makes it a little harder. Can I just not score? Like, at all? Oh, Marston. Right, Marston. Marston will do it for him. Waste something or other, yeah. Kinsey, Marston. Go +2. We gotta waste one of the smaller ones.
Constantine idol. Yeah, because then we got Vera. Yeah, we just needed one more power. That doesn't sound right. That really doesn't sound right. What's going on there? Huh. I don't know. I swear, that doesn't sound right on the map. There is something wrong there. Yeah, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Conference room scores. No specials. So, it's 3 and 1. Okay. Double battle, huh? Draw 2, 1. Oh, we gotta do Vera. Then these, and then 2 more. Huh. Those are actually, like, not great hits. Maybe we just get rid of them anyway. Yeah, just get rid of them both anyway. Because if we get, and then they're none and springtime, we just win. Yeah. Okay, now we draw 2. And we've got 13 hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. And then we draw 1 with Gather Nuts. Alright. I'm just going to put this back in your hand at this point. The presenting doesn't matter. Okay. What are these guys doing? Are they going to continue to hold off? I don't think they can at this point. I think they just gotta take what they can get. Can't do illicit layer unless they can double score it. Which they... unless they can solo, excuse me. Which they could, to be fair, with singing competition. Although, well, you know, then living on the family potentially kicks in. Well, they might just need to accept that they need to assume they've got that at this point. Tough spot. Let's see, can they score something? Can they score... what can they score? They can score Tyranny, for sure. They can definitely score Tyranny. They probably should score Tyranny at this point. If they can double score double battle, that would be good. It seems hard though. Because that's only going to get them to 10 to 13. It's not a good score to be at. Well, it's better than 8-13, obviously, but... don't know what they should do. Can they get double battle? I kind of doubt it. No, actually, with both leaders, maybe. Just use Queen of Pop as persistence rather than for a chain score. Okay, let's think about this. We would do still live in concert, I guess. But would they only have the one base modifier? They've got Apple Tree, I guess. just gonna have to take a swing, I think, because let's see, both leaders together. If we do slider here, then we do singing competition. Let's assume that they can't get messed with via the duel for now, especially which is likely since Marston is out of play. We've seen both appointments with death. Oh, no, speaking of which, yeah, both appointments with death are gone. Only one. No. Yeah, both appointments with death are gone. Marston's gone. It's not unlikely that they can't get messed with. So then they would, as part of the duel, do live in concert, villager, Queen of Pop. Apple Tree would give them both stuff. We can hold off. We can sequence this to make sure that this goes when the power increase happens while live in concert is still networked with Apple Tree. But yeah, we would be able to do this. It would be boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, and then Artist Collab would do that, would finish it off. And we just have to hope they don't have Living on the Fat. Which, yeah, what are they going to do, right? What else are they going to do? Yeah, they don't really have any other option. Yeah, they would do this. So this would be the dual action. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Alright, and then what would these guys do for the duel? Now, this would not be out yet. This would not be out yet. This is still here. This is all still in hand. We just played singing competition. Let's see. I mean, occupied cave. Occupied cave, but the challenger's action goes first, so it wouldn't be there in time. Like, if they played occupied cave, theoretically that could do something, but theoretically, it's not going to prevent the base from getting soloed, and they don't have Living on the Fat. They could cancel the duel with Follow the Food. That would cancel the duel at least. Don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think I just do Occupied Cave. Let's see. They've got to play to their win condition. What's their win condition? Drawing cards is kind of a win condition because of Living on the Fat, which maybe means we do the Year of Plenty. Yeah, since drawing cards might be the win condition, like either because it enables springtime or because it enables Living on the Fat. Sure. Okay, so they're just gonna do this then. And these guys do this. Boom, boom. Okay. So now this happens. Got an extra action. live in concert. This is immediate because it's inside a duel. Villagers got to react now. Let's just play Queen of Pop. Where's Queen of Pop? I put her somewhere. Where is she? Hold on. Did I accidentally put her in here? No. Did I accidentally put her in here? Where did she go? What the heck? Oh, there she is. Play Queen of Pop. We used Slider's talent already. So this causes live in concert's power to activate, and you can do then. So we get +2 on everything. Boop, boop, boop. Then we do Apple Tree. Which shuffles Apple Tree into our deck. Then the duel resolves. Boom, 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 boom. How big is Slider? 17, huh? One power short of soloing Double Battle? Huh. That's actually kind of sad. No, no. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that, right? Yeah. Nothing to be done about it. Alright, then your play is gonna draw 3. Well, shuffle 3 first. We'll get back Why Not to Dine, Plot Twist, I guess, and cards on the table. Then we draw 3. Because we do have to get stuff back in order to draw, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can get it. It's okay. There's still 1 power short of winning, so. All's well that ends well, right? And then last thing we gotta do is swap the Rising Star with the singer-songwriter. Yeah, it's 1 per turn. Alright, I think that's it, right? Yeah. We'll score Tyrion first. See if we get a smaller base than Double Battle. So that's 2 here, no living on the fat. This all goes away. $17 or smaller is what they want. Nope, no cigar. And then they get 4 from Illithid Lair. And we can move, KK. But, oh, it was like 13. Oh, did I miscount something? This is not enough power, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. Yeah, I got that right. Slider is only 13. Okay. Okay, I don't know how that got miscounted. Whatever. Where am I going to put it? Sea Lord's Palace, I guess. Recourse to most likely thing to stick around. To not get scored instantly. Yeah. And no living on the fat, which is good for them. Okay. Temporary power is going to wear off. Let me draw 2. Okay. Okay. Do they just have 15 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Awesome, they do. Okay, so we got springtime. How are we going to sort this? Can we get 4? Oh, this has to go away. How does this? This goes here. What are we playing with all of our stuff? Let's see. Definitely doing this, obviously. New. Are we just like stalling? Let's see, how many meetings have we gotten through? 8. I assume that I didn't mess up and put anything in there. No, I did not. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 3 more minions to get through. So we can't do, and then there were none quite yet. So storm base is probably what we want to do. I'm wary to put anything on double battle. Frankly, springtime was kind of just play for the VP. Like we might frankly just do Occupied Cave. We need to... we'll play Brent at least. We need to stall. Wait, can we get... we can get 4 minions in double battle. Yeah, we just do something here, something there, something here, play our normal minion, and then follow the food. And then double battle's gonna score an object. There we go. That works, right? Yep. Yep. Alright, that works. Double battle scores. And it's just 3 VP. Alright, that's game number 2 done. It's 2-0 for 10 little Hibernator boys. So these guys have put up really good fights both games. Like, they were 1 turn away from winning for like 2 turns in a row. Yeah. When they almost had that triple score. Alright, well, we'll see if they can win a game. I think they might. We'll see. Alright, game number 3. We're using base deck 3B. Animal Stars are going first again since they lost the last game. Let's just jump right in. Right, opening bases are Fleet Street, Dense Biozone, and at the start of the show, Open Excavation. I didn't stack the deck, this just came out. I think we're going to do Tom Nook and Lloyd, play whatever we get. Let's just do like Town Hall or something. Grab that. Oh, Nook's Cranny maybe? Get some draw going? Sure, we're going to get some draw going. We need Nook's Cranny. And this goes on top. Then we play Lloyd, play base modifier off the top of our deck. We'll play that on Nook's Cranny, then we'll play a Villager with its special. Well, I guess after we play Nook's Cranny. Store our top 3 cards of our deck, and then we play the Villager. And what do we draw? Well, let's grab Isabel for now. And then this gets 2 minions on Dense Biozone. Very much wants us to have 2 minions at least. Okay. What are these guys doing? We're gonna play Gathering Nuts somewhere, probably Fleet Street. And no reason not to play Minion. Maybe we do Skunk. Even if they have good Open Excavation, that's only 1 VP, right? So it's not too big of a loss if they do that. Let's see. Who are we moving away? We'll move Villager away? Sure. I'm really going to put Villager. Don't know. I guess we'll move the Villager to Fleet Street. And that's it. Right. What was that action point? Oh, gathering nuts, that's right. And then they draw one for gathering nuts. Okay, what are these guys doing? I think they would like to get open excavation off the field so that there is space to put Isabel and or topping the charts. But I don't think they're getting that right now. What are they doing? This is kind of a weird hand. Let's see, they could score open excavation with, I guess, anything. If they had gotten a singer-songwriter, then they could have scored it with just that and artist collab or something. Hindsight, right? Fleet Street and Dense Biozone together is kind of interesting. Let's see. Can't really play top in the charts anywhere. I guess we're playing Isabel somewhere. Just a question of where. I guess Fleet Street? Play top in the charts there, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, sure, we'll just do this. I don't want to put out live in concert with that yet. We're not going to do the Villager, obviously. I'll draw with Isabel. Cool. Okay. Then we will go to them. Cool. Alright. What are we doing over here? We'll think about that later. Right. Can they score open excavation this turn? Doesn't look like it, right? No. Again, no reason not to play a minion yet. We'll just play Bloor somewhere. Yeah. We'll do Bloor on Fleet Street. We'll secure some VP there. And then that's it. I think so. Yeah, no, since I'm playing Red Herring, can't play plot twist yet. Draw 2 for turn, and then 1 for gathering nuts. Okay. Got Nook. Bloor is the 1-3 we can't kick off with breakup song. Play Nook somewhere. Maybe Dense Biozone. I don't want to do anything in open excavation. We can't do it all at once. Yeah, I think we're just going to advance on Dense Biozone. Do we want to do Apple Tree there, maybe? No. No, we can put Apple Tree on Fleet Street, maybe. For now, we'll just do Tom Nook up. What do we want? Town Hall, maybe? Yeah, sure, we'll do Town Hall. And we'll draw the singer-songwriter from Nook's Cranny. And that's it, right? No, we're going to play Apple Tree. Interesting. Okay. That could be a reason to score up an excavation. Alright. Over here, what are we doing? Oh, we control is available. Right. What are they doing? We could follow the food to score open excavation pretty easily. Just like play Rogers there. Yeah, playing Rogers there lets us destroy top of the charts as well, probably. When it goes to discard. Yeah, sure, I like that. We gotta start with something, right? And again, we don't have any reason not to play minions yet, so we're just gonna do this, I think. Right. Open excavation scores. Can't do Fleet Street because they don't have anybody there. Okay, that's it. So that's one. And we start the excavation. Rogers goes to discard pile, destroy top of the charts. Opulent foyer. Interesting. Okay. We draw two, and then one more. Alright, now what? We might just use an action play to bury top of the charts. And then do what with it? Put a singer-songwriter down somewhere. Oh, I gotta remember to increase the breakpoint. 23, yes. That's actually not bad. Not a bad idea. Draw is really, really important, so yeah. We're gonna bury top of the charts without doing foyer. What else do we do now? We don't need to bury Lloyd with our minion play or something. That would be a little ridiculous. We'll just do this. Set something up there. Actually, how are we going to use what's it called? The top of the charts ability. Alright, where were we? Sorry about that interruption. That's right. Do they need to draw? Yes, they need to draw. Yes. Okay. These guys. Okay, so do they want to put something back on Fleet Street? Potentially? Yeah. I'm not sure that does much at the moment. Do Wargrave somewhere? Well, what is it like with Death actually going to grab? Let's separate out our minions as well. I could just do Vera. Still don't have any reason not to play minions, so I'm going to do that, I think. Let's see. If nothing else, we could bury fallen food with opulent foyer. Maybe put this here. Yeah, sure. And then I'll just play a print with death this time. Even if we just get rid of like a chipmunk or something. And it's gotta be twos. It's gotta be twos. And discard Emily, discard. Oh, Ethel. Oh, we drew Ethel. Yeah. Just get rid of chipmunk then. Chipmunks are fine, but I'll just get rid of them. And then we'll do Emily's discard ability. I'll get rid of the second chipmunk. Okay, we can draw it, right? Yeah, we'll draw that then. Okay, cool. Now it's turn. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gathering nuts. Okay. You want to play? I may as well uncover top of the charts, right? And then do we play the villager? Can we score up the win? Wait, Wargrave's gotta get 2 counters. It doesn't have to, I guess, but we want him to. So it's how much to break up the win play? A lot. If we did a villager, 13, Pop would be. Then singer-songwriter for 2. Then just can't break up song, get rid of Wargrave, but we can do artist collect. And we still have an extra action on top. Yeah. Could we double score or something? Potentially? Like Dance by Ozone? I don't think we're getting that big, but we could singing competition. We could definitely do singing competition. Would there be any risk to that? I may as well draw the top of the charts. Okay, apple tree. Let's think. So how much risk is there to singing competition? We still have another appointment with death. We could get Marston, which kind of ruins everything, doesn't it? Yeah, without Marston gone, I don't think they can risk singing competition for a solo, especially since it only gains 1 point on their opponent. Yeah. We'll just do artist collab and be on our way. Yeah, and what are we doing with the extra action? How big is this singer-songwriter? It's an 8. It's an 8. Can't double score either of those bases, I guess. Is that true? If we play, for instance, Town Hall, grab a Rising Star, Apple Tree it. Rising Stars 8, 9 from Apple Tree converted to a Teen Idol. That's 10, 11. Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, yeah, that seems fine. Alright, we'll grab search our deck for character power to invest and store it. I'm just going to use the talent to play it immediately. It's going to be a Rising Star. Maybe a drop from Isabel. That's nice. Use Apple Tree. May as well draw with Isabel. We'll swap our Rising Star. We're doing the Latino from hand or the one more that's in our deck. Swap from hand, I guess. Or we could do Nook. We could just do Nook. The last Nook. What do we grab with him? We've already had live in concert. Could do talent search? We've got 2 Rising Stars already, though. Maybe just do this the way we've got it. I feel like we may as well do Nook, right? Just because we're not using the idol's ability. You know? Let's look at our options, I guess. Talent Search, Pitfall Seed, Happy Home, Copper and Booker. Copper and Booker, I guess. Could just do Copper and Booker. Now let's do pop and booger. Okay. Paco and Foyer is going to score. No specials for them, right? Yeah. So that's 1 here and 4 here, thanks to open excavation. They did draw with talking cards. And Queen of Pop is going to move the singer-songwriter over to Fleet Street. Queen of Pop did it up. And Wargrave is also going to go away. They are going to be able to plot twist Wargrave back out, but that's fine. Okay, many choices. Cool. Then Fleet Street is just a clean solo. And they'll live on back here, right? Yeah. They're going to plot twist to get Wargrave back out on whatever comes next. Apple Tree goes away, doesn't use all his power counters, but that's also fine. Alright, Lustrian Swamp. Ooh. Too bad it's not from my head. Oh my god, 2 turn. Cool. Alright, what are these guys doing? No more gathering nuts, which is kind of unfortunate. We've got Opulent Foyer and many choices. Do we have cards that get played there that say or? I'm not sure we do. Not yet, at least. I think what we could do is play Chipmunk on Lustrian Swamp, since that replaces itself and we can get another one later. The only downside is it kind of works against Hibernation, which I kind of wanted to play this turn, probably. Hard to say. We could use our minion play to bury it. Opulent Foyer. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. That lets us still use Hibernation. So what do we want? Chipmunk, probably? Sure. This is a really good base for Hibernate as well. Okay. That's it, right? Yeah. They did not play minion, so they get an energy on Hibernation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They have to discard something. Get rid of a skunk, maybe. Put the counters in Wargrave. Okay, what are these guys doing? We can just put something down on Dense Biozone, maybe. Play a Rising Star there, get the last card from Nook's Cranny. Are we topping the charts with Opulent Foyer again? That's not a bad idea. This goes shuffle? Yes, shuffle. And then play with Opulent Foyer. Let's discard. Where is top of the charts? There's top of the charts. Cool. And I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gotta discard something. Get rid of a Rising Star, maybe? Yeah. No, get rid of Singing Competition. Just because the risk is too much. Okay. They will uncover their Chipmunk. Draw a card. Cool. And they can play a second Chipmunk if they would like. But then Dense Biozone is kind of iffy, but it at least would stop them from moving one of their own minions off, which, considering Pop Stars, is probably a good idea. They're definitely on the back foot this game. Go through the chipmunk on Western Swamp. And then it'll bury it. And play an extra minion. Just do Hedgehog to stall. Yeah, do Hedgehog on Biozone to stall. Oh, go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards, so they can destroy 3. And sure. Okay. Well, I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah. Alright. That's it, right? Yeah. Hand size is up by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I discard something. Get rid of Ethel. Sure, we can start by getting rid of Ethel. Gives Wargrave a couple more counters. We'll probably try and score a Lustrian Swamp next turn. Draw 2, discard 1. We're getting close to the end of the deck. We can get rid of... I don't know if we've got many 2s left. We're through 1, 2, 3, 4, all of the 10 little soldier boys 2s, and 3 of the chipmunks. Yeah, we don't need to point left out anymore. Okay, cool. Yeah, and that's it. What are these guys doing? They would definitely like to score against Biozone, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen anymore. Let's see. If we did something like Live in Concert. Probably just give them the chance to get Queen of Pop back, but I don't think they're going to be able to use that very well. Instead of an apple tree on Dense Biozone, we can't do Live in Concert and trigger it immediately, so yeah. Do we want to use Lustrian Swamp? Kind of wanted to get some draw going with the top of the charts as well as a possible maneuver this turn. Maybe we do Copper and Booker on Dense Biozone this turn. Play a Villager there as well when we play it. And then do what? It's not like we're getting much in the way of draw top of the charts that way. I think what I wanted to do was Rising Star the Apple Tree there. Turn that into just a Teen Idol. Kind of like going for Dense Biozone as the next base, though. So, yeah, we'll do Copper and Booker. And we'll play a Villager. And then we'll just play like a Teen Idol over on Menu of Many Choices. Or do Isabel there, and we would be able to draw with it since we played a base modifier that time. Yeah, I kind of like that. Cool. That's turn, right? Yeah, did they want to do Lustrian Swamp? Yeah, may as well, right? Play a Rising Star and burn it there. Especially since they've got another one on hand. Okay. Alright. They're going to uncover their chipmunk. Draw another card. I think they can mirror plenty to get to springtime. Does that let them score against Biozone? Not that that's necessarily a good idea because of its ability. Yeah, I would definitely rather go for like Mustering Swamp or something. Let's see, it would be Year of Plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They need 2 net cards in hand to do that. Can they score many choices? That seems implausible. That seems quite implausible. You do your plenty, choose against Biozone, obviously. Get 4 cards back. Then you need, how much there? 8? 8, yes. You do Vera for 4. Well, it could be Marston. Get somebody over as well. And then, we'll just have another minion play on Mustering Swamp, won't we? And plus whatever Vera gets for the Wargrave. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, do your 20. We'll choose Dense Biozone for each minion. Shuffle a card from discarding to our deck. I don't think I want to consider minions for the moment. We'll get back to Follow the Food. Gotta shuffle at least 3 things. I guess we are going to shuffle a couple minions back. We'll shuffle back Rogers, Ethel, Plot Twist. Sure. Let me draw 4. They're good with that. That's nice. And then they've got at least 15 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So they can play Springtime. Okay. So now they get an extra minion on each base in addition to the normal minion play. Start with Vera. Let's see what she gives us. Ooh. You can discard Philip and Skunk to get both of these. I don't know about that. You might get rid of just the Skunk, but I generally like keeping Lombard. Although, counterpoint, if we get rid of Lombard, then that's the 4 we need on Wargrave. It's a good point. We'll draw these 2. Okay, that's 4 counters on Wargrave. Okay, that was our extra minion on Mustering Swamp. Now, maybe let's look at Dense Biozone. It needs to be something a little bit bigger. Actually, we don't have anything that's big enough to get past Copper and Booker. Okay, so let's just look at many choices then. We might be able to score that, honestly. That'd be a big base. That'd be 5 BP for 20 power. Potentially, might be able to do it. Let's see. Marston as the extra minion there. Then it's too bad I don't have another action. Yeah, cards on the table wouldn't have helped. Let's see, we've got a minion play on Dense Biozone. Nobody gets us an extra action. So it's all just bodies at this point. Maybe we just set up a bunch of stuff. Play Shetland here, and they can move it if they want. But it might be a risk, because they never score it. I think they'll still take the risk. So that was all the extra minions from Springtime, and then we've got our normal minion play, which I think will be I don't know actually. Second chipmunk perhaps. Yeah, maybe we don't care about dense biozone now that we've got living on the fat. And we've already used Springtime. Sure, we'll do another chipmunk maybe. Hedgehog. Can we destroy Isabel if we use the minion play from Hibernation? Surely we can, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, we can. Okay. I think we'll do that then. Okay. And we set up a pretty effective command play over there. Okay, Lestrian Swamp scores. I think we're done with plays, right? Yeah, we played Year of Plenty, and then we played Springtime Minions, and then we did Chipmunk. Yep, that's all done. Okay, so that's 3. Yes, 3 points solo. Goodbye, Rising Star. Oh, please go to the second, just goodbye. They don't quite score many choices yet. But they've got a good setup there. And their hand size is 13. Okay. That's it, right? Yeah. Draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got discard 3 cards. Keep Dr. Armstrong. Can do Rogers, destroy Copper and Booker maybe. Or just go to top of the charts again. No, we'll get rid of Copper and Booker. So that's 1. Kind of keep using Revolver for the moment. Get rid of Went Out to Dine perhaps. Yeah, with a deck that thing. Keep Moment of Truth. We might be able to. Can we do? And then no, we're not. We got 10 minions in the pile, in the discard pile. And we got 6 here. 7. 3 of these cards. All 3 of these cards are minions, huh? Wood Frog. Are there any skunks in there? Nope, no skunks. Which soldiers are present? Marston, Brent, Warbrave, Rogers. Where's Rogers? Number 2 still on the deck. So that's number 2. It's still in there. And then Beer's here. Laura's here. Can't think of the last one. I'm not sure what's on there. Oh, maybe it's the second copy of Went Out to Dine? Yes. No. I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. Oh, we could have plot twisted. Yeah, to put somebody that was not on Lestrian Swamp on whatever the next base is, which happens to be Fairyland, Lomber. Yeah, and that would be the last card that we need out again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, that's good. Okay. Alright. Their turn. I think this is pretty hard to ignore, but not sure what they're going to be able to do about it. Yeah. So they might just need to take the points loss there. Either that, or they try and score against Biozone, which I think they can. Can they? No. No, they can't. Yeah, they can get close, I think, but they don't have any way to, for instance, trigger live in concert. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, they could have done. When they played Plot Twist, they should have. I won't say they just guessed wrong on whatever it was. Huh. They gotta play some defense, I think. Maybe do like a Rising Star. Break up Song. Get rid of. Not Marstone, get rid of Chipmunk, I guess. Draw with top of the charts. Okay. So we can swap this out for something if we want. I don't think we want. I think. Yeah, both Hack Dogs are gone, all the Skunks are gone. Marston's not gone, but he's not gonna do much, I think, as far as soloing goes. We do want the 2 points, I think. Oh, this goes here. Don't know. Well, I don't think we. I think we just let the power expire. Don't want to waste a singer-songwriter on this. What's another option? What's another option? Because they've also got Lombard coming down. And that's not fun. Maybe I stick to something like an original plan and just do this. Set up a solo against Biozone next turn. Yeah. I figure score is going to be, what, 11 to 9 after many choices. Then they can solo against Biozone on their next turn. Hopefully, one would think. And that gets the score to 13 to 13. I think I've written on the back. And yeah, even and then their renown doesn't win it outright. So I think they do want to get the VP from many choices. No, it's a 5-2. It's worse than that's better than 5 to nothing, right? Especially when it probably doesn't make it any easier to score against Biozone. Because next turn they've got live in concert, play villagers, proc the apple tree. That'll be 9, 10, 18. This can swap into a singer-songwriter for 20, and then, Teen Idol would seal the deal, or just a Rising Star. Yeah, they can score against Biozone next turn, guaranteed, so. Okay, then we'll draw 2. Oh, did they draw? No, they didn't draw a top of the charts, did they? They might have. They did. So I'm gonna draw 1 there. Yeah. Okay. Songbird's gonna get +5. I kind of want to try and get the special on, and then there were none. I've done it before, but I don't think it's gonna line up this time. I don't think at least. Because they've got, I think, 3 minis in their deck. Might only be 2, but it might be 3. I think we're just going to play Follow Food. Bring Lombard over. Move Hibernation away. And call it at that. Call it at that, I think. Yeah. Can't buy the Copper Burger going, but we'll just leave it here. And next turn we can Red Herring if we want to. We would have the opportunity to do the special one, and then there were none. But I think it's okay. This is what, 11 VP? Yeah, so I think getting the special on and then there were none is important, because then either getting second on Dense Biozone or winning Fairyland become options for victory, even if you get, or winning Fairyland would be an option for victory, even if we get soloed on Dense Biozone. So yeah, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna get the energy and hibernation. Okay. Alright, many scores, no specials. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2. This goes away again. All of this goes away. And we continue the excavation. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we can obscure open excavation and stuff. We know what that does. Oh my gosh, please. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna move this. Oh my gosh. Here we go. And size goes down to 10. Oh, McKinsey, that's the other one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got to discard 4 cards. Get rid of Full Belly, probably. We can maybe keep Ludichrisness. Get rid of Wood Frog. Wood Frog might be important as a body. Yeah, we're not getting back to 15 cards anytime soon. Cards on the table might be nice. Get rid of this. Can't get rid of Rogers if we want to not reset our deck. Maybe get rid of the Hissing Revolver? No. Get rid of second Hibernation. No, we'll get rid of Moment Truth. Even with so many minions in the discard pile, I think it's not going to quite work out. And or... well, we've got... there are so few minions left in our deck that... I'm trying to think here. I think we still need one more turn. Yeah, we're not going to use Moment of Truth, but we might use Missing Revolver. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need to play Red Herring next turn. We're not going to have time to play second Hibernation, I think. Yeah, but this is important. We need to have cards we are willing to get rid of for that as well. Like, something fun you could do, theoretically, is discard the Soldier Boys, but yeah, it's not going to work out for this specific scenario. Okay. Oh, do we want to do Marston? Split up their stuff here. That's a little late for that. Yeah. Remove the Rising Star. Okay. That'll make it a little harder for them to score against my zone.
It's strawberry milkshake.
That was my wife delivering me dinner. Alright, their turn. If they're gonna score it all, it's gonna be like this. Yeah. Is it enough? It might barely be enough. Swap this out for the other singer-songwriter. Temporary power goes away. Ah, it's one short. Really? One power short? Wow, that sucks. Okay, well, let's fish that Rising Star back out. Put that back in her hand. Put that back in her deck. You go back to hand, you go back to hand. Let's get rid of all of this junk. Wow, that is highly unfortunate. Can I score Fairyland, perhaps? That might even be better for living on the fat. They can do a similar maneuver with live in concert and villager. Fairyland, I think they're better off fishing for actions than minions. Maybe they float a Rising Star first. Although that might be what gets them the power booster Rising Star. Okay. What are the possible hits? We'll shuffle the deck afterwards. They don't have any deck knowledge anyways, so what are the possible hits? Lloyd, debut album, Happy Home, Next Cranny, Artist Collab, debut album, Rossetti. So it's 7. Are there any hits that are hits if we play a Rising Star first? That's important. Yes. Rossetti is a hit. We score Dense Biozone. Artist Collab, no, I don't think. Although it would get them an extra action. Artist Collab would get them an extra action, so they could play both Apple Tree and Live in Concert. And that would do it, I think. Might even let them score Dense Biozone. Yes, it would, because of New Artist. Oh, no, it wouldn't, because that doesn't... Does it? Hold on. I have to think about this. It actually it would. Yeah, okay, so Rossetti and Artist Collab actually allow them to score against Biozone. Lloyd is just a placeholder for Happy Home or Next Cranny, both of which are not hits. Let's think. Rising Star, that's 4. Let's say we hit any of those 3. That's going to be Villager for 6. New artist for 10. No, not nearly enough. Okay. What about... Yeah, that doesn't change. For the hits are still hits whether we play Rising Star first or last. Yeah. The hits are still hits whether we do Rising Star there first or last. So, that minus 2 first. Oh, we gotta shuffle. Right. Resetting. Oh, okay. So, play or draw? Yes. We're going to return and replay the Rising Star. Actually, both Rising Stars. And then our action play. We'll do one count of Maple Tree, not the second, because we need to power up off of the play in the villager. Right? Right, we can't just... this is going to be plus 10. Oh, no, we actually don't even need to use the Rising Stars. We do need to do this way, I think, but... that works, right? Obviously this scores the base, but... yeah, we don't even need to swap out the Rising Star, although I guess it's probably a good idea too. Where are we putting all of this? Where are we putting all this? Score's gonna be 13 until you figure 13. So maybe we go to Fairyland, stake out our territory. This place global, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I say we swap it now. Bigger footprint, but at the same time, we can do the apple tree now. Actually, put that there. Bigger footprint, but I think they might need to play as if they don't have time. Alternatively, they can go to Wild Monument. Which one's better? Which idea is better? It's going to be, when you figure, when they actually go to score, it's going to be a 25, thanks to Wild Monument's ability. This is a 6. Next turn, they've got, let's say, I don't think they're doing it next turn. Can they score Fairyland next turn? If they put it there. 6. We play on New Artist. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Not guaranteed. Not guaranteed at all. Considering that, let's go to Wild Monument, since we're going to need 2 turns anyway. Sure. Okay. Yeah, we got plus 10 power from Live in Concert. Dense Biozone scores, we're going to move a singer-songwriter to Wild Monument. Yeah. And then they get their 4-point solo. Quote-unquote solo because of living on the fat. Yeah, another reason to go to Wild Monument is better VP split, and that does actually matter here. What are they going to discard? They're going to discard Occupied Cave, probably Gathering Nuts, They can't get rid of red herring. I guess they're getting rid of Doc Armstrong? Cards on the table? Now it gets tough. If they want that second VP. We can get rid of Missing Revolver, and then red herring gets us back actions that we can use. Okay. And we get 2 VP from living on the path. Okay. And that's all I've done. Oh, Apple Tree actually goes back to red deck, which is worth noting. Cool. Okay. That's nice. What do these guys want? They need to do red herring, I think. Unless they can just like score this now. I don't think they can though. Yeah, I think they gotta wait one more turn. They'll do red herring, put back a few actions, make it more likely they give them a 50% chance to draw McKinsey. And if they don't, I just gotta score. Well, they kind of just gotta score anyway, don't they? Get back living on the fat for insurance. Then get back Missing Revolver, get use of all their minions. And what's another good action to get? I just don't know. Occupied Cave, maybe? Or no, card on the table. No. No. Occupied Cave. And the next question, do they want to play on Fairyland? Play like Ethel? Yes, no? Play Woodfrog even? Take a swing on an action? No. I think they do play there. Since they're probably only going to want one extra move out of Hibernation. If any at all. And we're going to say action, since it's more likely. Okay, well, at least that guarantees that they draw McKinsey for and then there are none. If they decide to pursue it, obviously. Okay, okay, that does help them with stalling. Okay. Now it's these guys. Yeah, they can't score Wild Monument. We discovered that already. What's the best setup here? Are there any hits where we can score Fairyland? Like, we're still at 13. But we're still at 13, but the special on and then there were none probably keeps the game going. So maybe that's a fruitless endeavor. Just for ha-has. Well, no, Rossetti's gone, so they can't. They don't have any more movement, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any more movement. Is there any way they can stall? I don't think there is. Do they want to bury with Opulent Foyer? Can't do anything with menu. They would bury Queen of Pop, obviously. And then probably just do like debut artist or debut album. Or they could do Teen Idol debut album. Teen Idol debut album is a footprint of 9 11, 13. And then next turn, they would have at the very least 17. Even if they get occupied cave. That's probably better than Queen of Pop. Or, yeah, I think we just gotta go for broke. Like, they're not gonna overcome that. It's easier for them to just score Fairyland. Yeah, so debut album gives 2, singer-songwriter gives 2, and Tina converts it into power times. Okay. Cool. Still nothing to stall, which is unfortunate for them. What are these guys doing? Can they just score Fairyland? That would be nice. What are the 2 actions? It's living on the map, missing revolver, right? I don't think they can guarantee a score this turn with only 50% shot at missing revolver. So they're gonna hibernate. Hibernator's gonna hibernate. We could do Armstrong, honestly. Get somebody back. Probably don't even need to play him on Fairyland necessarily. Yeah, it's only there. I'm just thinking. They can add 7 this turn. They can't add any more than that. Unless they hit missing revolver. Let's see, McKinsey, if they hit missing revolver, it'll be 9, 13, 14, 15. Still not enough. Yeah. Okay. So maybe we do Dr. Armstrong this turn. Put it there. It's a little sus, but I think we got time. Now to occupy cave this turn, and then get somebody back. Get somebody back for power. Somebody back for a big body. We don't know what we're drawing. We will know what's on top of Fairyland. It'll either be we don't care or something like that. I guess just be right. It's going to be the best for Wargrave. But I think Wargrave's just going to be a blank 4. Yeah. And then draw 2. Oh, they're doing that. That's nice. It doesn't protect against losing to a solo monument, obviously, but they're not likely to do it since they can't play a movement instead. Let's see, they have to consider trying to score Fairyland, I think. And they can't do it with Wild Monuments help because of the downside, I don't think. Like, they can only get to 17 with talents. They can't play or move to there. Let's see, what are the possible hits? Actions are a lot more likely. It's what? 1, 2, 3. Oh, me? It's actually even. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 actions versus 3 minions. But they might need to take the swing on minions. even though, again, what's it called, to keep the game going, I think it's still better for them to try, and then they'll run. Yes. Even though in the no to keep the game going, I think they need to try, because I think they're set up to score for next turn. And we can't score this turn, so, you know. Okay, so what would the hits be? Lloyd into Apple Tree is not a hit, because we can do Rising Star, but then we just got another Rising Star from New Artist. And we need 10 power. 10 real power. Well, Breakup Song makes that not quite true necessarily. Breakup Song that might actually help us use Wild Monument effectively if we can get 2 minions there. Apple Tree, not a hit. Slider. We can do 2, 7, 9, 10. Yeah, that's enough. What cost, you know? It's at severe cost. I think all the hits are minions. Debut album. We may as well do the 4 power tokens over on the team idol. I think we need 6 power out of nowhere, literally nowhere. So I think trying to score Wild Monument is just still not an option. Slider's a hit. Is Team Idol a hit? 2, 5. No, it's not. I don't think. 2, 2, 5. Monument makes 8, but no. Is debut album hit? 2, 4. No, it's not. 2, 5, 8. No, it's not 8. It's net 0. 2, 5. Yeah, no, it's not enough. 2, 5, 8 that way, and then we can monument, but it's only 8 power, so they would lose on Wild Monument. Yeah, their only hit is Slider, I guess. So they just gotta take the 1 and 6. I guess, is Lloyd a hit? Is Lloyd a hit? I don't think praying is an option, unfortunately. Yeah, praying is just not an option. Praying, that is, that they can't add 10 power. Yeah, they just gotta swing for the fences. It kinda sucks, but... yeah, I don't think they have much of a choice. Alright, minion. Nope. No, I guess they can do it. Best they can do at that point is Breakup Song, destroy the Rising Star, and reset the status quo. Sucks. Alright, well, they're praying. I think the prayers are in vain. So just do Kinsey, who plays Revolver with Fairyland, and discard 2. Or no, we do Barrow, but I think Kinsey's safer. So is that actually not enough? That's not enough. Oh, hold on. That's not enough. Let's do Vera. Like we look at 4 cards, reset our deck. Oh, sorry. These have to go in as well. Oh, this goes away. That should be in there too, sorry. We'll say it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter really, but for the sake of being thorough, I suppose we will do it. It doesn't matter, we'll just like do this or something. And then we do this. Fairyland still reveals and plays missing revolver. Discard these 2. Still not enough. I guess we'll discard Ethel. I mean, they have to swing for the fences at this point, right? +2 power with Mackenzie. And then we draw 2, discard 1 with Ethel. Did we draw a minion? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's still not enough, though. Do we have an extra action? Yes, we do. We've got an action still. We don't have a minion. We've got to discard a card. We're living on the fan at this point. Do cards on the table. Go to top 4. Draw any minions. Okay. Hedgehog. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, we don't have a minion play. We use Vera as a minion play. We've got an action play. Well. Oh, no, we've got hibernation. Okay. That's the set. These guys tried very, very hard to win the game. They were very close all 3 times. Like, these were 3 very close games, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, right? It's hard when you're going up against the 4 seed, right? These guys still put up a really good fight, though. It's a fun deck. I still recommend you try it, even though it's not quite as strong as some of the other things. I still want to feature for a reason, right? Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and we'll see you next time.